Hey everyone, welcome to Britpops React. Today
Hello.
we are starting on our journey of world comedians.
Ooh,
Uh, ooh, and we're going to start in the USA with a guy called Jim Gaffigan. Now,
right.
I don't know this guy at all. I know we're going to watch the British versus Americans, Gaffigan, sorry, stand up,
Right.
in brackets Noble Ape.
Noble
So yeah,
ape.
I've no idea, but British versus Americans is always an easy one for us to pick up on, British and
Yeah.
Americans. So hopefully it'll be funny.
Okay. Yeah, just see, born 1966, American stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and producer. He's known as yeah, he's a clean comic using little profanity in his routine, so you'll be all right. And Chewie's mama, no worries here. So I've no idea. I know quite a few comedians, American ones. I do watch them, but this guy, no.
No, okay,
Let's have a
cool.
look.
Let's see what he's about then, shall we?
I do enjoy traveling to other countries, seeing how different, but essentially similar we all are. Like the UK is not that different from the US. You know, if anything, you go over there and it seems like British people are trying to be different from Americans. They're like, oh, you drive on the right side of the road, then we're gonna drive on the left side of the road. Oh, you call your mother mum, then we're gonna call ours mum. Oh, you call that a cookie, then we're not going to the dentist. I know that's cheap. I did notice something when I was over there. You know, British people, they don't say the before hospital. You ever notice that? They're like, hospital? I was feeling knackered, so I went to hospital. Whenever they would do that, I'd say, stop that, that's wrong and weird. Are you trying to sound like a polite caveman? And I had a friend from London. He was like, what makes you think you're doing it properly? And I go, because I'm American and we invented the English language. It was a...
All right, so he's quite it's not dry. He's quite what's the comics that are very sort of trying to think of the word. Pick up on
Surreal.
everything.
Yeah. Okay. Observational comedy.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, observational comic, and yeah, so far he's quite funny.
Yeah.
Not sure I completely got the last bit about the hospital. Really?
I'm off to hospital. Yeah, we do say that. I'm off to hospital. Got to go to hospital today. Not going to
Yeah.
the hospital.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
a certain age group say that.
Well, yeah.
I don't ever
Okay.
say I'm off to the hospital.
I'm off to hospital. I'm off to the hospital. I don't know now. I've confused myself. I don't go to hospital.
No.
That's it.
Maybe when we do, we'll find out.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you think? What do you think so far?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, observationally, I mean, you know, we've got our counterparts, very Billy Connolly-esque. I mean, he's that type of comedian, and he just talks about stuff and it's sort of daily life rather than joke on joke, which is
Yeah.
so far so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pet peeve of mine, so I did some research. You know why British people don't say the before hospital? Because they're dicks.
Okay.
I know that sounds harsh, but admit it, British people always talk to Americans like we just walked into their jewelry store with 2 full bags of garbage. May I help you? Are you lost? Obviously, I love the Brits, and I would never do those jokes there.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to perform in the UK a couple times, and one time I was walking through Piccadilly Circus, which, for the record, is a horrible circus. There's no animals. And no, I was walking through Piccadilly Circus, and I saw they had an M&M store, and I looked at that M&M store, and it just made me think of all the things the British have given the Americans. Like, our language, Shakespeare, the Magna Carta, and I looked at the M&M store and I thought, now we're even.
Yeah. I think it's right across the road from
McDonald's. To be
McDonald's.
American, I was ashamed to be human. 'Cause has anyone at any point in their life thought, when are they going to open an M&M store? Sure, I can buy M&Ms absolutely anywhere, but I like to buy in bulk in a pro M&M environment. Obviously, we don't need an M&M store. We don't even need different colored M&Ms. They all taste the same. They're just bits of chocolate shaped like Advil. With an M on it. They're not even M&Ms, they're M's. We don't do that with anything else. You want some raisin and raisins? Go ahead. Grab a handful of raisin and raisins. No, I don't even know how many M&Ms or M's they would have to sell in London to justify Piccadilly Circus real estate. But this M&M store is massive in the UK. It is 3 levels, which I guess makes sense, because the first level, so you can buy M&Ms. The second level, so you can buy more M&Ms.
Yeah, that's quite a funny one. I mean, I have been to Piccadilly a couple of times. I do vaguely remember that, but never been in it. Never.
No, I think whenever I've seen it, it's full of sort of foreign visitors rather than, you know. I've always looked at it and sort of thought, why would I need to go into a M&M store when I can just pick up a packet of M&Ms? Unless I want all blue ones. Yeah, it was it famously that only had blue M&Ms. I think, you know, one of their riders, you know, some famous group is. I can't remember who it was now, but you know, it was famous that they'd kick off if they had any other colour but blue or brown M&Ms.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
isn't it? That's quite funny that he's done literally a whole minute on M&Ms,
and not the wrapper,
and not eating any.
To the third level, so you can jump to your death because you wasted time in an M&M store when you were in London. By the way, I don't have any judgment. If you personally enjoy going to the M&M store, that's fine, but obviously you shouldn't vote.
Very good.
I was with my kids at the time, and they wanted to go to the M&M store because little children only want to do horrible things. Kids never want to do something fun like sit in a dark bar and drink beer. And I remember standing there with my kids, and I was aware that there were other parents with their children in the M&M store, because that's what you do as a parent. You do things with your kids because you love them. But I realized in that moment, I don't love my kids that much. I love them enough to walk by the M&M store. Jim, you're a monster. But being a parent is not that different from being a tourist. It's essentially the same experience. In both, you walk around exhausted, spending money you don't have, while you look for a bathroom. It's the same experience. I would do anything for my wife. I'm aware of that. But there are people that are more romantic. Prince Edward abdicated his right to the English throne for the woman he loved. Isn't that unbelievable? He was forced to choose between the woman he loved or being King of England, and that idiot chose the broad. Now, I'm sure in that moment it was the right decision, and I'm happily married, but even in the best relationship, each person has thoughts where they go, I've made an enormous mistake.
That is funny. That is funny. Oh, I don't even know our own heritage. I didn't even know that. Anyway.
You did.
Did I?
Yes. Edward and Mrs. Simpson. You knew that.
No.
What?
Never thought I could have been King of England. Do you think Prince Edward really ever got over that? Every time he had to empty the trash, he's like, the King of England doesn't have to empty trash. The King of England can chat with his ex on Facebook. Can you imagine what kind of news event that abdication was in the UK? They They must have been, he's gone mad. We should get him to hospital. Jim, your British accent is getting worse.
Yeah, I have a...
Why wouldn't you take 5 minutes and learn a good accent?
I didn't know he was trying it.
Lazy.
Yeah, I thought it was Scottish.
It's just lazy. Wow. That was amazing. I feel like we really connected. I think you're
thanks,
ready to move the relationship to subscribe. The button was down there.
There it is. He's done well there. Subscribe. I mean, you know, subscribe to him and subscribe
Yeah.
to us. Why not?
Well,
do
why
both.
you're in the subscribing mood? Okay. Well, laugh out loud funny. Yeah. Observational funny. Yes. Enjoyed it, and like you say, clean. Not going for the full on. I mean, I think we'll probably come across some that will be the shock and awe comedian, but funny, observational, and yeah, made you think about things, didn't it? Especially King George there.
It did, yeah. It made me have a little think about George coming in there from Edward. I mean, he was funny, to be fair.
Yep.
He was funny. There was parts in there that I did laugh about. He's got a good way of delivering his comedy as well. He's obviously, you know, he's got what he's got, and he's thinking how he's going to deliver it, and he does deliver it well. But yeah, laugh, proper belly laugh, not proper belly laugh, you know.
Not
but it was laugh out loud. You know, I did laugh out loud and stuff, so that's always a good thing. There you go, Jim Gaffigan, someone new for us.
And here's just to finish off, because I know if I don't, it'll be in the comments. The band with the M&Ms was Van Halen, and they insisted that there were no brown ones in the bowl, and it was written in their contract. And they did it for a very shrewd reason, because it was to see if the promoters had read the contract, because if they'd left them in there, they then forfeited the whole tour money.
Very clever, or
There
very
you go.
deceitful as well. Isn't
Very
it?
indeed, yeah. So the promoter would forfeit the entire show at full price if they'd left brown ones in there. So it was to see if they actually read the contract. Oh,
Oh, that's
Big
almost
key.
as interesting as the video we just watched. It's just,
I'm here all day.
he's here all day. He's full of it. He's
There you
full of
go.
it. If you enjoyed our reaction to comedy, and Jim, hit that like button. It always helps us at the channel. Right, wow, that's our first comedy one done.
Second one,
Second one.
yeah, Sean Locke.
Oh yeah, but that was a tribute. That's
Yeah,
not...
but that was our
All right,
entrance
okay.
into world comedy, wasn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. It's our second one.
Thank
you. What's our third going to be? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll get a few up there, and we might even poll it in the community.
Yeah.
So if you see it in your feed, just think, yeah, he's funny. Boom. Let us know who's funny and who we should watch. Everything from me. What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple already written down. We want to sort of try and move around the world. We know the UK ones. We'll try and find a couple of maybe lesser known ones or left field ones that, and introduce those to a wider audience. We all know the Peter Kays and the Ricky Gervaises. They are funny, but I mean, 1,000,001 people have done those. We'll look for something different, us. So that's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Have a bit of fun.
And maybe we'll try not to have you looking like a blind.
Well, unfortunately, the sun came out. What can I say?
What can we say? We are in Britain after all, and that doesn't normally happen. So until next time, it's a goodbye from me over there.
Goodbye from him over there. No brown M&Ms.
No.